Welcome to HRafiq. In today's video I am going to explain you how you can insert frames in HTML pages and how we can insert audio and video in our web page by using HTML5. So let's begin with the chapter. So to insert a frame in our HTML page, we are using iframe tag. iframe tag have these attributes: src, width, height and seamless. So let's try to create a frame. First we have to create the main page, and after that the sub pages which we want to insert inside the page. Frames allow us to open more than one pages in a single web page simultaneously. Frame divide our screen into regular areas, each of which contain HTML document. Mainly, suppose I have a web page, there I want to make menus, then logo, banners and all. This we can do by using frames. So let's see how we can do that. First we will create the main page. For that we will open Notepad. So you can use this shortcut Windows+R, then type Notepad and OK. Here we will create the main page. For that we will write HTML, then head, title, creating frames. Then head close and body start. Suppose in this example I am going to create two pages. Difference between rem and rom, and this there will be two pages, one page for rem and one page for rom, and I will write the differences, and these two pages I will insert in the main page. So for that first I will write one heading to the page. For that we can write h1, difference between rem and rom. So then h1 close, and after that we will write iframe src, iframe src equal, then the page names which I am going to insert in my main page. Suppose my main page is rem, so rem.html, then the width, how much width this page will occupy on the window. If it occupy 100%, we can put it 100%, or we can give in pixels. We can give in pixels like 200, 300, or we can give it in percentage. Suppose I am going to give in percentage, so width equal 40% and height equal 200. Then bracket close, iframe close. iframe is in container tag, so we must close it. Then I will have one more page, which page will include the point about rom. So we can copy this line and paste it, because these two lines are exactly same, only we have to change this part. In place of frame we will write rom.html. So we have created two frames inside the page, and after that we can write br. This is an example of iframe tag. Then body close, HTML close. So this is my main page. Let's save the page first. We'll keep the page name as main.html. So main.html. I have saved the page. Now let's open it. This one my main page. So here you can see here to cross sign, because I have not created these two pages till now, so we will see these two sign. It may have removed or edited or deleted, whatever. It will display like this in Microsoft Edge, and if you open this page in Google Chrome, it will look like that. So it will look like this. So now we'll create the sub pages, ROM and RAM, these two pages. So we'll cut the unnecessary part from this document. We'll not require the head part for the sub pages, or we'll not require the iframe part also here. So here just we'll write RAM, and now here I will write in points UL LI random access memory. Then LI close, again LI, it is volatile. Then LI close, UL close. Now I will save this page as ram.html. So file save as, your file name ram.html. So save the page. Now we'll again open the main page. So you see here, in place of RAM page, you can see RAM and random access memory, it is volatile, and in place of ROM, it is still showing that the document has been moved or edited or deleted. So let's create the ROM page also. We'll edit this page only. In place of RAM, here ROM, and here read only memory, and it is non-volatile. Now we'll go to file save, and in place of RAM now rom.html. So I have created now three pages. One main page, next one is RAM, third one is ROM. So let's open the page, main page. So this one, difference between RAM and ROM, and inside that RAM and ROM. But here you can see one gray color border around the frames or around the different documents. So to remove this page, this border, we can write one more attribute in iframe tag, that is seamless. So we'll go to edit main page, edit with notepad, and here we'll write one attribute as SEAMLESS. SEAMLESS, seamless equal empty. Save the page. Now we'll open the main page. Seamless. SEAMLESS. Save it. It doesn't give any effect. Let's open it Google Chrome. Some HTML5 tag doesn't work properly in Microsoft Internet Explorer or in Microsoft Edge. So you can go for Google Chrome or some other browser. Still it is showing. I think this tag will not work properly here. Or we may use this one also. Border equal 0. Now next we are going to show you how we can add audio and video in our HTML5 document. To add audio or video, first we have to download the file from the internet and copy it to the same folder where I want to create the document. As I have this one audio file, this is an MP3 file, and I have this one video file, this is an MP4 file. So this is my video file in MP4 and this is my audio file in MP3 format. So I am going to insert these two files in my document. To insert it in our document, we will write these codes. To insert audio to our document, we will use audio tag. So here I am writing audio src. src is the attribute of audio tag, and controls to get the buttons like play, pause, stop and all, we'll use controls. And audio tag have some more attributes. They are height, not height, autoplay. Autoplay means the music will be automatically play when the document is loaded. And controls, there we will get the buttons. One src, it is the main attribute which is required only. And loop means if I keep as a loop, then after finishing the video or audio, it will automatically play again in a loop. So I have already created this one, audio src audio.mp3 controls equal controls, and I have not added autoplay and loop, means it will not play automatically. I have to press the play button, then only it will play. And video, for inserting video in our HTML document, we'll use video tag. Here as attributes are src, height and width, it will to resize the video, autoplay to automatically play the video, and controls to display the controls like play, pause button and all. So let's give autoplay here in video tag. So here we will write autoplay equal autoplay. Autoplay button is used to play the audio or video automatically while the page is loaded. So I have written here audio src audio.mp3, video src video.mp4, and width, height, whatever. And for audio I have not set autoplay, but for video I have written autoplay equal autoplay. So let's see the output now. First save the document. Now open the document. Here you will see the audio clip is not played automatically. So we have to touch the play button, then only it will play. But for the video it should play, but as I have said, sometimes the option doesn't work properly in some browsers. So I think video is not played. Let's open it in another browser, in Google Chrome. Open with Google Chrome. So here also same thing. So we have to press the play button ourselves only. So autoplay this way. When we hand over the video, we'll get the controls or buttons. And for the audio also, we can press the audio button and we can play. Now here you see the two files, audio and video files, are playing simultaneously on the page. This one we can do in our HTML5 document. So by using audio and video tag, we can insert audio and video files to our HTML document. For audio files you can use MP3, ACC, WAV, these files, and for video MP4, MKV, AVI, this type of files you can insert in your web page. One more tag we have, this embed. You can also use to add audio and video file to an HTML5 document by using embed tag. Please remember, while you are using inserting audio or video by using audio or video tag, by using audio you can insert only audio, and by video you can insert only video files. But by using embed you can insert both to your document. The embed tag have these following attributes: src, height and width. So let's insert the same video clip by using embed. So we'll going to edit the audio file. We'll open the code in Notepad. Now in place of audio or video, we are going to write embed. So we'll write embed src equal video dot mp4, then height equal 400, width equal 260, then bracket close. Oh sorry, here height is more. Height equal 260, width equal 400. Then embed close. Embed is in container tag, so you have to close the tag. Now let's save the page and open it in browser. So you can see here, by using embed tag also we can insert audio and video tag. And here you will see one black color line while using the embed tag. Means by using embed tag we will just get the player as embed in document, and we will not lose the actual ratio of the video. In place of that empty space, the video, we are getting the black color lines. The video does not get scratched. So by using audio and video, we can insert an audio and video files to an HTML document. By using embed, we can insert both, and by using iframe tag we can insert we can display multiple document in the same web page. In next video we are going to discuss the question answers of chapter 4. Thank you for watching. See you in a new video. Till then, take care and bye.